Hey, we do, guys. So it's Haymitchmitch, and I'm coming to you with a Haymitchmitch review of the Season 7 final season of the Clone Wars. Let's get into it.
Loyalty means everything to the clones. Surely, you have felt it. The dark side has never been stronger. Every choice you have made has led you to this moment.
But of course, if you're new to this channel, what up? My name is Haymitch, Maverick Mitch, all the Mitches, and pretty much I do like TV, movie reviews on this channel. I do have a main channel, Mitch Lozada, where I do more current events and social political commentary on that. But again, you're here for a TV movie review, so let's get into it. Alright, so Season 7, the final season of Clone Wars, it is over, and it is sad, and it is done, and what do we do now? Like, it's like how do we move forward? Okay, so the season was done in 3 arcs. So you had the Bad Batch, you had the Martell sisters, and then you had obviously the Siege of Mandalore. So the Bad Batch was really fun. I enjoyed that whole arc season, and it was good to look at the clones in a different way, because this season, this whole series is essentially about the clones, Ahsoka, Anakin, and probably Maul, right? Going into the Bad Batch, like, yeah, it's totally cool to see these non-traditional clones, you know, use different archetypes. So you have like the support tech person, you had the sharpshooter, you had the tank, and then obviously you had like the leader attack type. So that was cool, and it was just a fun ride just to seeing the Bad Batch. The middle arc, a lot of people said you didn't need to watch it. I kind of agree. Star Wars theory talked about how that kind of like played into Ahsoka's character, like how she sees how the regular citizens of the Republic, of the universe kind of see, or galaxy, sees the Jedi, and you know, like when they were supposed to be peacekeepers, they are just more like soldiers in this war, and then it's just, it shapes her mind thinking. I really, there wasn't a whole lot to gain. If there was a little bit more into it, I don't know. If there was something that gave Ahsoka a little bit more story as far as why she needed to go that route, other than just looking and being on her own and all that stuff. But like, us knowing that she left the Jedi Order, like we can already kind of assume that without going into it. The original concept, from my understanding, that there was supposed to be a love story within that. One of the characters was supposed to be a guy, and so I would have liked to see that, you know. I would like to see, that would have been better served, you know, to see Ahsoka in a romantic role and see like, hey, I need to put this aside, so I need to go to the greater good. Even though like she's no longer a Jedi, she still needs to be, she's still being called to this this greater purpose, right? And so I would have liked to see that, and so, but they didn't go with that, but oh well. Siege of Mandalore, awesome, right? And I thought like Bo-Katan was going to free her in the Pike Syndicate type thing, but we didn't get to see that. But the whole last portion, and I agree with other people that has mentioned this before, it should have just been released all at once. It reads as a movie itself, and so I totally agree. Like all of it, it was kind of abrupt, because it was the best part, you know. Like you're seeing Mandalore, you're seeing this unfold in the background of episode 3, right? And so it was really great to have that all be peripheral of what's going on in this part of the time frame of the movie, in the saga, you know. So overall, again, it was a really fun season, and like the last portion, just addressing it, like people had mentioned, you know, Maul seemed to be overpowered. Same thing with Ahsoka doing the whole Rey stopping the ship thing. I agree with other folks that they mentioned, like, in this kind of situation, like, one, it's a final episode, it's kind of, so it kind of gives like a little leeway, like, to have an amazing feat on both sides. But two, like, you know, the Force is happening in such a different way in this instance, not just using it kind of like in the new sequel movies, but like there is kind of like the Force is like amplified with everyone, like with such a chaos right now. And so like there's this idea is that this killing off the Jedis is kind of like making things unbalanced, and so like therefore like some people are becoming stronger in the Force in this very moment just because things are going crazy in the universe, right? And so the fluctuations. So I mean, of course, so just diving into more of Ahsoka, because she is one of my favorite characters. There's novels, books, and whatever saying that she's looking to be one of the strongest characters, and that's great, whatever. And it's cool because already in the beginning, like other people was put off by her, and I can see those critiques. But for me, knowing about the Clone Wars when it first came out, ongoing with the whole series, I watched it more so later. Just because of where I was in my life. But anyway, knowing what about Ahsoka, it's really amazing just because, one, it was kind of a cool idea that to have Anakin have a Padawan, right? Knowing that she was a Padawan and kind of getting in her own right, which was great. And then obviously seeing her again in Rebels was so amazing. Knowing that she has her own lightsabers that she purified from a Inquisitor, and like her story is so much great. And now it goes into, we get to see more of her in a live action. Rosario Dawson is going to play her in The Mandalorian. We don't know if she's going to have her own series. There's talks about Rebels sequel in which, you know, Sabine and Ahsoka go find Ezra.
But one day, I realized there was more to it. There was something else I was meant to do. Ezra's out there somewhere, and it's time to bring him home.
In the unknown regions and all this stuff. So we're gonna see more Ahsoka. It's really great. And can I say, like, if we're doing a live action, I would really love for artwork to stop showing this stuff. I mean, just because I find it so annoying that they have this picture of Ahsoka and then her tendrils only come to her shoulders. Like, that's how Ahsoka looks like when she was 14. Like, when she's of age, when like in her late teens, early 20s, her tendrils are way within her chest range. And so I just find it annoying when the people are doing live action and it's only at the neck level. It's annoying. Again, I am super excited to see more of this character. I'm hoping if it's in the hands of Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, this is going to done well, and I'm going to trust them that it's going to be because Ahsoka is Favreau's character. Like, there's no way he's going to let Kathleen Kennedy touch her, you know? So hopefully it will be done very well, right? And so, again, looking forward to Mandalorian, looking forward to see what is happening. Oh, and Rex, so the original actor that is playing, that played Rex or Jango Fett in the original trilogy, prequel trilogy, is going to be revising his role in the Mandalorian, either as Boba Fett, well, both, I guess, and hopefully I get to see him as Rex too, so that'll be really great. So overall, like, when it comes to Clone Wars, it's sad to see that chapter end, and I think it was done very well with the whole sequence at the end. And yeah, I mean, excited for that, but you know, like, well, I mean, bittersweet for that, and I'm really excited for what is to come in the future. So yeah, comment below, tell me what you think about Clone Wars, tell me what you're excited about Mandalorian and anything that's coming up and any news that you want to talk about. So yeah, thanks for watching. Of course, you can follow me in my Instagram at Haymitchmitch. You can follow my joint Instagram at It's Mandatory Fun, where I do other videos for my friend Jen. This is my Haymitchmitch channel, but I do have my main channel at Mitch Lozada, which I do more reviews as well as talking about social commentary and pop culture on that channel. So be sure to check that out, that channel. And then again, thanks for watching. See you in the next time. Peace, peace, peace. Be with you.
Yes, you